Okay, I think we're ready. Facebook, YouTube, thank you guys for joining. If you guys can see me and hear me, say I. Make sure you say I in the lowercase manner. Otherwise, I'm going to think it's an L. And I might not be able to hear you or understand you. So if you can hear me and see me, say I, please. Okay. I think we're getting there. So we still got a few more minutes. We're going to wait for some people. In the meantime, where the hoes at? I'm just fucking with you. Now, let's see here. I'm looking in the comments and I see we have a few different types of people in here. A few different groups of people. We got the ones who, first of all, we call them the bloodthirsties, okay? They're the ones that know I ain't about shit. They're the smart ones that don't allow me to spill out all my bullshit and they don't believe it. So I just want you to know that I know, that you know, that I'm a punk. So you ain't the ones I'm talking to. Then you got the ones who's a little bit confused. Is Derrick a bitch? Is the shit he say legitimate? I don't know. I don't got time to change your mind. So I'm going to go with the third group. The ones who are like, Derrick Jaxn can do no wrong. That's probably where the hose is at. But by the way, did you know I had a new book out? Even though this ain't about the book. The new book is called How to Say a Whole Lot and Not Say Shit at the Same Damn Time. In this book, I will teach you how to build a studio in your car to do 10 to 15 minute videos to talk about a whole lot of shit and not say a motherfucking thing at the same time. Imagine that. But again, this ain't about the book. I don't need no publicity, son. I'm Derrick Jaxn. You niggas believe me any fucking way. Now, everything started back when I wrote my first book. Hoes be always trippin', trying to catch a nigga slipping. In this first book, I will teach niggas how to mess around on their wives and fuck with the correct thoughts. Not the ones who ain't about their paper, always snitching and shit and fucking shit up for a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to teach you how to weed out the correct hoes so you can go fuck around and do whatever you want without getting caught. Clearly, I didn't do it correctly. Allegedly. But again, this ain't about my books. By the way, go check out the soundtrack by DMS to my book, okay? The link will be in the description below. Now, everything started back in 2016 when I got back with my wife. Before that, though, we was accidentally fucking, okay? Everybody was all up in arms and shit about that, okay? And then in the midst of all this accidental fucking, we conceived the child in January. Now, the child was born in October. You can do the math if you want to. October is month 10. January is month 1. 10 minus 1 equals 9 months. I was very happy about that too. Would I lie to you? Now, after a couple of months of fucking with Danae, I decided, you know what? I'm tired of fucking with all these hoes and fucking with all this, random wop. I just want one piece of pussy for the rest of my life. And her being pregnant had nothing to do with me proposing to her. I loved her. Now, fast forward. By the way, did I tell you I had a new book out? But then again, this ain't about my book. Now, fast forward. It's now February 1st. All of a sudden, me and my wife are officially separated. Before it was unofficial. Backtrack. Unofficially, I was out there fucking other hoes. So that's why we were officially separated. Fast forward back to that separation date. February 4th, my wife leaves. She moves to her mom's house 1,500 miles away. And the same day, I found Christ. And I wasn't even looking. Imagine that. I said to myself, you know what? I've been hearing about this Christianity thing for a while. So I decided to try it out. See what it's about. Now, after my wife, we get separated, okay? We start to have a disagreement. She's with her mom way out somewhere 1,500 miles away, and we had a disagreement about where the kids are going to stay. Are they going to stay with me, or are they going to stay with her? She had the nerve to tell me she wanted them to come stay with me. And I was like, where they do that at? Tell you what, how about they stay with you most of the time, and I'll come and see them when I got time. I got hoes to fuck. Allegedly. Now, fast forward, she wanted to introduce me to some lawyers. I'm like, I ain't trying to meet them. I got enough friends. I'm cool with the ones I got, okay? Then she's like, look, we ain't together, but we are together. So if you got to do what you got to do, go ahead. And I'm like, fuck it. I took her up on her offer. How was I supposed to know? She wasn't serious. I mean, come on now. I'm just a relationship expert. Allegedly on that too. And then I realized all this time, it's God's fault. It's God's fault. I found Christ in February. Here it is, May. This Christianity thing is going too slow for me. So now me and God got beef. June comes, my birthday's here. My wife ain't fucking with me. She talking about, I don't want to kick it with you for your birthday. I don't know why. We just separated. So I said, fuck it. Decided to go kick it with one of my old hoes. This bride named Candace. Went down to Miami to go kick it with her. She was like, what's happening? We was kicking on a yacht. Her and some of my friends. We went to a mansion party, you know what I'm saying, with her and some of her friends. And I didn't even know this, but the whole time I was at the yacht and at the mansion party, this bride was taking flicks of my bunions. Why? I don't know. But I ain't gonna explain it to you. Just like I did in the original video. Story went nowhere. So I'm gonna end that part here too. Now, the one thing about Candace though, I've been fucking the shit out of that girl for a long time. I mean, tearing that ass up. But the whole time I was being respectful to my wife and we never had sex. Does that make sense to you? It don't to me. But again, I just spill out bullshit and hope you guys believe me. Had a conversation with my mentor. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Why is this God thing not working? I gave myself to Christ. He was like, nigga, all you did was verbally commit to Christ. Then you went out fucking hoes again. You got to put in work. I was like, wait, what? I thought you supposed to just pray to God and everything works out for you. I didn't know I had to actually do something too. You know, I am a new Christian, so some of the rules is kind of fuzzy to me still. I apologize. But then again, it ain't my fault. Ain't none of this shit my fault. So I told myself I need to really connect with God. I gave up drinking. I threw all the other shit I ain't gonna tell you about. And when it came to Candace, all I did was kept fucking her. No sex. So I was still being respectful to my wife, you know, because of our vows, our marriage, no sex involved, just strictly fucking. So one thing my wife don't like is that I don't really fully cut people off, okay? Now, I may stop calling you, but every now and again, I may hit you up on the SMS. You feel me? And you know what? Did you know this bro had the nerve to file for divorce? I think I got evidence right here. Can you see it? Can you see it? Do you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? I don't know. Can you see it? Right there. You can't see it? I don't know. Maybe I should turn the phone on. I thought I did. Allegedly. Then one day, me and my wife was both at this event, this church event in September. Had a one-on-one with our pastor. After talking to our pastor, we decided to take divorce off the table. And next thing you know, we back in the honeymoon stage like nothing happened. Translation, my wife missed getting beat by this meat. And I talk about that in my next book. Black men don't cheat. We too busy slanging meat. But again, this is not about my books. This is not a publicity stunt. But in case you was wondering, my new book, How to Say a Whole Lot Without Saying Shit at the Same Damn Time, is on Amazon for $16.99. Now, don't mind the 2-star rating. I got some new haters all of a sudden. So, that's about it. Okay? So, 3 things I learned. Number 1 is God's fault. God knew I wasn't shit before I was put on this damn earth. He had a chance to change something at the time that I was born. It didn't. 2, it's my wife's fault. I didn't force her to say I do. And 3, it's y'all's fault. Because you guys keep watching these bullshit ass videos, which forced me to keep providing you with useless content. Like I'm doing now. So we're gonna go to the comments now and see what we got. So looks like your first question is why did I ghost old girl? Who said that? I ghosted her? That for sure is allegedly. The next question is why go to the next when you ain't over your ex? It's all about variety, baby. That's all it is. Hey, what's up, baby? You want to come sit down? Huh? I'm pretty sure you know that wasn't a real question, okay? But never mind that. I'm gonna do another video later on. I need you to sit next to me, and I need you to say the same things that we rehearsed. Okay? You better not fuck that up. All right? All right. Sorry about that. So, I'm looking at some more questions. So the next question is, somebody said, did I sleep with her? Did I sleep with Candace? Look, I don't know how many times I gotta tell you, okay? All me and Candace do is straight fucking. All day, every day. But we don't be having sex the whole time. We ain't having sex. We just fucking. Why don't you guys understand that shit? Am I speaking another language? Let me be clear about something, okay? My wife ain't innocent, okay? She ain't innocent. Now, I know I'm dry snitching, but that's what niggas do when they back into a corner, okay? That's just what the fuck we do, okay? But here's what I heard about my wife, okay? I heard, and let me see, somebody sent this to me. It says here that I found out there was a possibility she had ill intentions and that maybe she could have had the chance, if given to her in the right situation, that she did do something. But we can't be too sure. So that means I don't have nothing on her. I'm just talking shit because I got caught. Allegedly. So I want to be very, very, very clear. Derrick Jaxn ain't the victim, okay? To be very clear, Derrick Jaxn didn't get tricked. Derrick Jaxn just is one. All right, last thing here, somebody said, why do you feel the need to explain yourself? Let me be very, very, very clear. Did you know I had 3 books? One coming out soon, one just coming out now, and one from before. When I have more time to talk about my books, we can do another video. But right now ain't the time. So I'm going to go ahead and put those up. So that's about it. I'm glad I was able to clear the air, explain things to you a little more thoroughly. And remember this, I am not a role model. I just portray to be one. It's y'all's motherfucking fault that you believe me in the first place. Thank you.
Is always tripping. Try to catch a nigga slipping. But niggas can't behind me dripping. So bitch, tripping. It ain't nothing but the sick shit, baby. You didn't know, and now I'm driving you crazy.